Hello everybody, this is your coach of the Reno Glaceons, and I'm here to bring you the Week 1 battle against the Bordeaux Milo in Quick Ball Draft League. My opponent's team is very scary to face off against. They have Landorus Therian, Terra Diancie, Hisuian Gudra, Volcarona, Fortress, Terra Brute Bonnet, Darkrai, Screamtail, Blastoise, and Dragalge. So, I want to go through all the sets I bring and why I bring them. So first up, as you can see, is my Palafin. Is with Jet Punch, Ice Beam, Grass Knot, Zen Headbutt, holding the Punching Glove with 200 attack, 124 special attack, and a 184 speed with a hasty nature. What this Palafin is here for is a surprise. It's for the Blastoise, which I think would be their primary, uh, Palafin check, and Grass Knot's doing upwards to like 40% to a non-specially defensive Blastoise. Um, I'm running Ice Beam on here so I can kill Landorus more easily after the Intimidate over Ice Punch. What 184 speed does is it allows me to always outspeed a non-scarfed Landorus, so I don't have to worry about it coming in and killing my Palafin before I can click the Ice Beam if it's not scarfed. And then Jet Punch with Punching Glove is there as a potential Revenger for any Helmet Mons or for Volcarona specifically. And Zen Headbutt is there as a fourth move slot that I can click into a Dragalge if it ever comes to that point. My next mon I'm bringing this week is my Iron Boulder. With 104 HP, 252 attack, 152 speed, and Jolly. This has Mighty Cleave, Earthquake, Swords Dance, and Substitute. This is meant to be my late game sweeper cleaner. 152 speed guarantees I outspeed a Screamtail after a booster, regardless. So the real plan for this one is to get behind a sub, get a Swords Dance up, and just Mighty Cleave and Earthquake through their entire team, because they don't really have a good resist to both moves. If Gudra comes, I think it could be like a Choppawary or an Assault Vest, and Earthquake will catch that off guard so I'm not running close combat, and Earthquake OHKOs Darkrai at +2 anyways. My next one I am bringing here is Moltres, which is one of my Terra captains, with 160 HP, 100 defense, 88 special defense, and 160 speed. With this, I believe 160 speed is so I always outspeed Blastoise. And I'm running Flamethrower, U-Turn, Terra Blast, Roost with the heavy-duty boots. With Terra Fairy this week. And this is really here as a defensive check to a potential Volcarona, to being able to threaten out the Fortress and hopefully not get very many hazards out. Terra Fairy is there for like an emergency check to a like Darkrai if I need it. This thing's really here as a defensive pivot mon, being able to soak up hits from Volcarona and all that. Fourth mon I'm bringing is going to be Alchemy. With 248 HP, 228 defense, and 32 special defense. And Lumberry, this is my main stop to a setup Terra Diancie. Or if I can encore it into a setup move, I can then set up on it and turn with Acid Armor and Calm Mind. Draining Kiss, it hits the majority of their team hard enough after some Calm Mind boosts. And I'm Lumberry to stop a potential Toxic from a Dragalge or a Yawn from a Blastoise, or a T-Wave from a Screamtail. This is kind of going to be used as more of a defensive pivot into things like the Darkrai and the Brute Bonnet and the Diancie, and then hopefully be able to set up in front of them. Fifth mon I am bringing is going to be my Excadrill. 248 HP, 84 attack, and 176 speed. Very bulky this week, because spoiler alert, I'm not bringing Sand this week. I didn't feel like I could fit it. It's running Iron Head, Earthquake, Rapid Spin, and Stealth Rock with the leftovers item. This thing is going to be nice for a Screamtail pivot or for a potential Dragalge pivot example. 84 attack still gives it a good amount of power behind its Earthquake and Iron Heads. And Rapid Spin is there because I kind of need it into a Fortress team, a Fortress and Diancie team. And this thing is more, again, bulky. This week did go very bulky. And so my 6 mon I'm bringing is Trevenant. Looking at the 6 I brought previously in Palafin, Iron Boulder, Moltres, Alchemy, and X-Drill, none of them really appreciate the um, Landorus coming in. So this is my main check to Landorus and to potentially like a and then to like a Blastoise as well with Natural Cure as this thing's ability. So it's 248 HP, 8 attack, 252 Impish with Horn Leech, Drain Punch, Leech Seed, Protect, and Leftovers. Horn Leech and Leech Seed are pretty standard stuff I like to run on Trevenant. It gets a lot of health recovery back. And then Drain Punch is for a Bonnet that has not teared out of its Dark type. And Protect is there if I get a Leech Seed up, I get my Leech and Leftovers up every so often. This thing can come in on the Landorus and come in on the Blastoise. It can come in and spin block on the Fortress if I get my rocks up. But yeah, these are the 6 I'll be bringing for this battle, and I'll be right back with said battle.
Hello everyone, this is your coach of the Reno Glaceons, and today we are here with week 1 of QBDL versus the Bordeaux Milo. So, let's see here. They didn't bring Fortress, which was good to see. They brought both of their Terra Captains in Diancie and Bonnet. Very threatening. They brought Dragalge. The team is very threatening. I kind of want to just lead Palafin and to get my form up immediately. If you lead Landorus, if you're a defensive set, I don't OHKO with Ice Beam. But if you're like some sort of offensive set, I just don't OHKO. Okay. Darkrai. Darkrai lead. Okay. I think this is a forced Scarf in this matchup. If it's not, then we'll find out pretty fast. I have to go hard Alchemy on this. Don't even think about this. He probably has Sludge Bomb for the Alchemy, if I had to guess. Which can 2-hit me. So we have Palafin's form online immediately, which is nice. Clicks Dark Pulse to 333 to 279. It does 16%. So that's max special attack. Who do I think he goes into here? I think he goes into... if I have Calm Mind here, do I live one into another? 84. So if it is 54 plus 36... 90. I will not live another. I just have to Draining Kiss this then. It's gonna hard switch. So he's probably Scarfed like I thought. Is this gonna be the Dragalge? I think it will be. Yeah, there's the Dragalge. I will be able to see. It's Poison Point, so it's a bulky Dragalge. Interesting. There goes my Lumberry. So he's probably got Toxic on it, in which case I always do this. He could click Flip Turn here, and that'd be a good play. T-Spikes. Okay. I really want to get Rocks up. They don't have a Ghost type, right? No, they didn't bring their Ghost type. They actually just don't have a Ghost type, that's right. I need to get my spin off immediately here. I think a Landorus switch is pretty likely. Tortank, is it going to be Helmet Landorus? That's a Blastoise. Leftovers, okay. Leftovers. I could see if we could see a flip turn out here. But my play is always going into Trev. Just click Surf. 320 to 373. Good 14%. Which, yeah, okay. So that's no special attack investment. What do I think comes in? I think a Dragalge is likely to come in. Either a Dragalge or a Bonnet. If it's Bonnet, then I don't really have a good switch into that. Yeah, that's Bonnet. I should have clicked Drain Punch. Let me see here. Root, Bonnet. I didn't see a... did not see a Booster Energy. It could be Banded, which if it's Banded Terra Dark, it kills. So I'm going to click Protect here and see what it wants to do. Spore. So it's not going to be Banded, which is good to know. If you don't Terra Dark, Crunch doesn't kill me, but I need the health on this thing. So I'm going to go into Moltres. He switches out into what? Garbage. I think that was the Drug. Yep, Dragalge. I really don't want to let this thing get poisoned. I know your poison point. From Moltres. Terra Fairy, it does a lot, but I don't want to Terra Fairy just yet. Draco's actually doing less than half. If he flip turns, it's doing like 20%. That's if he's no special attack investor. I don't think he's gonna have any special attack. I'm gonna click Flamethrower and get some chip off on this. A burn would be nice. I don't think I'm gonna get Scald. How much is that gonna do? Solid amount. I can't get burned, which is nice. What do you turn out now? If I get poisoned now, that's unfortunate. And I do get poisoned, unfortunate. So you're Scald and Toxic Spikes. I haven't seen your item yet, I don't think. What's my play here? I go into this. If I get burned on a Scald, that's really unfortunate. Sludge Bomb, that's gonna hurt. That actually didn't do a whole lot, and I didn't get poisoned. What does more? Zen Headbutt does more, but I also risk the poison. I could see Brute Bonnet coming out too, so I'm gonna click Ice Beam. Stays in. Does some good shit. Sludge Bombs again. I don't really need my health on this thing. Just click Ice Beam again. Switches. Out into what? Tortank. That was the Blastoise, I believe. Yeah. I crit, but that's, yeah, so there's your leftovers. I mean, on a crit, how much am I doing to a max HP set? Yeah, it looks like it's just max HP. Grass Knot does a lot to this thing. And I think he might flip turn, so I'm going to click Grass Knot here. Good chip. See a body press, does that kill? It doesn't quite kill me, which is really good for me. Yeah. I'm going to Grass Knot. He switches out into what? Fungus Fury. Did nothing. You're not AV. You're leftovers. Okay. Leftovers. Spore. Do I want to just click the Ice Beam? I think Sucker is very likely here. So I'm going to go into this. I'm going to save Palafin for a sec, maybe. Yep, there's the Sucker. I was right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Acid Armor here. Using Sucker and Spore off of this thing. Sucker. Blastoise is incredibly chipped now, which is nice. Switches out, so he might not be Terra Poison, or he's saving Terra for Diancie. So I'm at +2. I think I need to Calm Mind this here. Your Sludge Bomb. If it poisoned, that's unfortunate, but a Draining Kiss should kill this now. No poison. Draining Kiss should kill now. Yep, cool. Alchemy picks up our first KO of the season. Don't poison point me. Big. Okay. So Alchemy kills Galgi with Draining Kiss. So I'm at +2 and Darkrai. Okay. I think Scarf is incredibly forced in this match. I don't quite kill with Draining Kiss, but he shouldn't. He tricked me. Okay, that's fine. So he has nothing now on this, which I'm now Scarf, which means a Iron Boulder endgame actually looks really good for me. Choice. Scarf. The Diancie is still a problem in the back. Switches out. Here it comes. So you're Trick with Darkrai's Trick with nothing. Oh, that did nothing. This thing is likely going to start setting up on me. He's probably Terra Poison. He's probably going to start setting up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Alchemy kind of just did what it needed to, which is nice. Do I see a Terra come out on this? Not yet. Oh, that was really good for me. I'm going to click Drain Punch. It's neutral on this. I think you're going to go into Bonnet. Yep, here comes Bonnet. This will tell me more about this thing's set. And I need to get this thing chipped, like, immediately. if you're 0, attack Bonnet, which I think is insane. Well, I mean, how much did Drain Punch do to it? Not quite. I think you're pretty bulky. Are you max defense? Could be max defense, so if you're not any attack, yeah, I stay out of 2-hit KO range of a crunch. No, I don't. Okay, so it has some attack. It gets the defense drop, which is incredibly unfortunate. But I get my chip on this thing, which is incredibly important. So Sucker Crunch for probably some... Does it get Synth? It does get Synth, and he could click it here on a Protect or a Switch. And I kind of can't let this thing do that for free. So I'm going to click Drain Punch. I can't let it Synth up for free. He just goes for the kill. So... Brute, Bonnet kills Trevenant with Crunch. I can force a switch out with a Draining Kiss here. Or Mighty Cleave doesn't kill. And he does a lot with Crunch. And he has Attack and Vest from what I saw. I'm going to do this and I'm going to Terra and Terra Blast. To force some sort of progress. I think that's my best play here. Let's see if he decides to Terra now. This thing can be Dark, Poison, or Fairy. Just switches. Go into Landorus. I want to get chip off on that. That's the Blastoise. Does this just kill? I don't think this just kills, does it? So here comes my Moltres. I'm not very offensively invested here. It doesn't quite kill. How much am I going to take from an uninvested Surf? Moltres, Fairy. $24. I kind of need to Roost here. Yep, there's the Surf. Holy shit, I went from full to 214. Did 59%. Really? I don't know, it didn't do 59. What is it? 100 minus 50. It did 41%. I think I'm gonna go for Terra Blast here. I'm okay with trading this, I think. Doesn't quite kill, which is unfortunate. Oh, I actually live this. Do I live after poison? I don't know. No, I don't, which is really unfortunate. Poison. Whatever. That's the risk of Poison Point, which was actually a good bring. Didn't anticipate that. Dragalge kills Moltres with poison. But now... That's invested. Doing this. And I'm just going to Draining Kiss. You probably switch here. Yeah, it's a very... So it did 41%. That's modest. Even modest isn't doing that much. Oh, Torrent. Fuck, I forgot about Torrent. This thing could... What did I see it click anything last? I don't remember. This thing could Terra now. I kind of have to do this. Terra Blast. Yeah, that's right, I had Terra Blast. Which took me down to something a little below 393. I want to click Earthquake, but what comes in? I'm gonna have to click Iron Head. You're probably gonna Terra now, which is probably Terra Water, which is what I anticipated. Do I die to this? Yeah, there's the Terra Water. I really wanted to Earthquake. If I can get a flinch here, that'd be nice. There's Terra Blast. Do I just die? I could just die to this. Not quite. I kind of just have to get my damage off on this thing. And click EQ. Yeah. So, Yancy kills Excadrill with Terra Blast. The crit didn't matter. I wonder, does Boulder kill this thing at this point? Diancie, I think you're pretty offensive to do that much, right? Earthquake would. No, that's still Excadrill. Yeah, so you're pretty offensive. Which means Mighty Cleave does actually kill. At least this thing should kill at this range. I wouldn't be surprised if they switch. No, they're just gonna give it to me. Yeah, okay. Uh, Iron Boulder kills Diancie with Mighty Cleave. I think Landorus is a very free here now. Yeah. So, what do I think this is? Intim. I'm gonna click sub here. On the EQ, yeah. And I kind of have to take my damage on this thing. If you're a bulky Landorus, I mean, you probably still kill me. Intim. But I do need to get my damage off on this thing. Yeah, you always kill me with an EQ. So I kind of have to get damage off. Yeah, it looks like it's a bulky Landorus to me. Okay. So Landorus kills Landorus Therian kills Iron Boulder with Earthquake. You're not Scarf. I don't think you're gonna be Scarf. You saw Ice Beam. So I'm gonna click it though. Yeah, hard switch. I click this. He's probably gonna sack off Blastoise now if I had to guess. Yeah. Does Ice Beam even kill, ironically? It does. Okay. Uh, Palafin kills Blastoise with Ice Beam. This thing's probably coming for the sucker again. Or a Spore. If he spores me, that's a solid issue. Maybe I should have Ice Beamed and just kind of let that happen. Sucker, yeah, okay. I am faster than this. I should always be faster than this. He gets his leftovers recovery. I can click Draining Kiss though, kind of spam it and see what happens. He switches probably into Landorus if I had to guess. So the thing is, yeah, so here comes Landorus. Are you Helmet, Landorus? That did nothing. You're not Helmet. Although I kind of just have to click Draining Kiss on this thing. I can't go into Palafin at the moment. God, that did so much. So was it Landorus? T kills Alchemy with Earthquake. Yeah, okay. I lose this game, which is unfortunate. But 3-0 isn't bad, I assume. Well, that'll be 2-0 because I think anything dies to an Ice Beam plus Jet Punch. Bonnet might not. I mean, I have to click Ice Beam in case he switches for some reason. Yeah, okay. They're probably gonna go Bonnet now. Palafin kills Landorus T with Ice Beam. Yeah, and they're gonna click Sucker. There's like nothing I can do about that. So GG to my opponent here. They played well. They actually brought a solid team. Yeah. So that's it for week 1, and I'll see everyone next week for week 2.